Hello and welcome to Edgar's Home Tech. This is my HomeKit 101 series where I'm showing you how to start your Apple Smart Home. If you would like to see my next video, please subscribe so you don't miss out episode 4. Also, I have a playlist where you can check out if you want to see previous videos. Alright, so today we're going to learn how to run automations. Automations are my favorite part of my smart home because when you have it perfected, things in your house just works. I mean, you don't even have to touch your phone and use voice automation. It's an amazing feeling. So today we're going to learn how to do the basic part of automations, and in the future we're going to learn how to do advanced automations using conditions and many more things. So for now, let's dive in and set up a few automations. Let's check it out. So the way you start making automation is by going into the home application. Right here you see the plus. When you click automations, it gives you a list of events that you can create it from. So we have when people arrive, when people leave, a time of the day, when an accessory is controlled, and a sensor. So those are the events that you can trigger through the home application. So for example, if you wanna, when you come in, when you arrive to your house, you could do it like that. You select it, and you can select based on the device that you want to either turn on and turn off when you arrive. If you have multiple devices, they would all show up here. Right now I only have the 𝐒𝐿 smart plug. So for example, when I arrive, I select it, do next, and then here you have the option to either turn it on or turn it off. So if I were to go here, I can turn it off, it will say off. You could even run the automation as a test. That way you can see what really is happening. So you could have multiple accessories here in one automation so that you can go and test it and see what happens. So you could have every single accessory in your house all in there. So when you arrive, you want all those things, all the light bulbs, all the smart plugs to turn on. You could do that, and then you could do test device and it would actually turn off. So that is one of the ways you do automations when you arrive. Same thing applies when you leave. You could have your thermostat, you could have multiple things happen when you leave. That's another one of them. You could do time of the day. Here you can set up based on the week of the day of the week, or time. You could do sunset, sunrise, sunset, and also you can select people. So if you have multiple people in your house, you would want to select them here so that there is so when I leave, let's say my partner's still at home, I only want this to happen when I leave and no one is in the house. You could select them there. You could also do accessory. This is probably one of my favorite ones. So if this smart plug turns on, then you would have something else turn on. So you could go here and select the smart plug, and then from there you could have, once this is on, I want to, at any time of the day, it doesn't matter the people that are in the house, you go next and then you can select it. So you could have it where it says, when the 𝐒𝐿 smart plug turns on, because I only have the home pod, you could go here and click the home pod, you do next, and you can tell that when you turn on that plug, the HomePod is going to do whatever you want. So you could either pause it, you could either play some music. The point is you can customize things based on the action of the smart plug. So right now I can go here and I can say, play something. We're gonna go to play audio. You could just select the audio and let's just do ambient sound. We're gonna do fireplace. So, and we're going to put it right here so you could hear. So I just customized the HomePod so that when the smart plug turns on, this is going to play a fireplace sound. So we can now click OK, and then you just created the automation. So when the 𝐒𝐿 turned on, that's going to happen. So we can go here, you see that it is off and it's not playing. If I turn it on, give us time, and HomePod is playing fireplace. There it is. And now you can have an automation that when you turn this off, you can, let me pause it so you can hear me. So now you could have it where if I turn this off, this is going to stop the fireplace. So I'm gonna play it again, but I'm gonna lower the volume because I want you to be able to hear what I'm saying. So we're gonna go automations again, do the plus, do automations, do when it is control, turn off this time, next, HomePod. And now we're gonna say that you want it to pause and do okay. So now if I turn this off, when the Ombus turns off, pause. So we're going to turn it off, and there it is. It actually paused the fireplace. Very simple. All right. Another thing that you could do with automations is with a sensor. So I have a humidity sensor in my room, and it's a humidity and a temperature sensor. You could have it so that when you have certain temperature in your room, you could have the fan to turn on for X amount of time, or when the temperature drops to whatever you wish, you could do that with this automation. So right now I have the HomePod. As I mentioned before, the HomePod has a humidity sensor and a temperature sensor. So I could have the HomePod, let's say I have it in my room, so that when the temperature is, let's say, I don't know, 77 degrees, I want the fan that I have in my room, if you have the fan already in your smart home, you could have the fan turn on. If it would show up here based on the temperature that the HomePod is telling you. So that is another way that you can run automations. And again, these are the basic ones. In a future video, I want to run some advanced and show you advanced automations. So stay tuned for that video. And there it is. Those are the basic steps to build a home automation in Apple HomeKit. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more advanced automations in my next video. Also, click here if you want to see my HomeKit 101 series, where I'm showing you from the very beginning how to set up your smart home. If you want to watch the next episode once it's ready, also click here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.